Welcome to RLP Audiobooks channel, the channel that brings forgotten books back to life in audio format, so you can listen to whenever and wherever you desire, whether you're driving, chilling, and even sleeping. Please consider subscribing to the channel and click the notifications button so you don't miss out on any other videos. Now, relax, listen, ponder, and enjoy.
Surah 83. Al-Mutaffifin. Context. Period of revelation. The style of the surah and its subject matter clearly show that it was revealed in the earliest stage at Mecca, when surah after surah was being revealed, to impress the doctrine of the hereafter on the people's minds. This surah was revealed when they had started ridiculing the Muslims and disgracing them publicly, in the streets and in their assemblies, but persecution and manhandling of the Muslims had not yet started. The theme and subject matter. The theme of this surah is also the hereafter. In the first 6 verses, the people have been taken to task for the prevalent evil practice in their commercial dealings. When they had to receive their due from others, they demanded that it be given in full. But when they had to measure or weigh for others, they would give less than what was due. Taking this one evil as an example, out of countless evils prevalent in society, it has been said that it is an inevitable result of the heedlessness of the hereafter. Unless the people realized that one day they would have to appear before God and account for each single act they performed in the world, it was not possible that they would adopt piety and righteousness in their daily affairs. Even if a person might practice honesty in some of his less important dealings, in view of
honesty is the best policy,
he would never practice honesty on occasions when dishonesty would seem to be
the best policy.
Man can develop true and enduring honesty only when he fears God and sincerely believes in the hereafter, for then he would regard honesty not merely as
a policy,
but as
a duty
and obligation, and his being constant in it, or otherwise, would not be dependent on its being useful or useless in the world. Thus, after making explicit the relation between morality and the doctrine of the hereafter, in an effective and impressive way, in verses 7 to 17, it has been said,
"The deeds of the wicked are already being recorded in the black list of the culprits, and in the hereafter they will meet with utter ruin."
Then in verses 18 to 28, the best end of the virtuous has been described, and it has been laid that their deeds are being recorded in the list of the exalted people, on which are appointed the angels nearest to God. In conclusion, the believers have been consoled, and the disbelievers warned, as if to say,
the people who are disgracing and humiliating the believers today are culprits, who on the resurrection day will meet with a most evil end in consequence of their conduct, and these very believers will feel comforted when they see their fate.
Surah 83. Al-Mutaffifin.
Those who give less.
In the name of God, the most compassionate, the most merciful. Woe to those who give less than due.
Meaning, those who cheat people by giving them less than what they paid for, when weighing or measuring an amount so little as to hardly be noticed.
Who, when they take a measure from people, take in full. But if they give by measure or by weight, to them, they cause loss. Do they not think that they will be resurrected for a tremendous day, the day when mankind will stand before the Lord of the worlds? No. Indeed, the record of the wicked is in Sijin. And what can make you know it is Sijin? It is their destination,
the lowest depths of hell,
recorded in a register, inscribed. Woe
that day
to the deniers, who deny the day of recompense. And none deny it, except every sinful transgressor. When our verses are recited to him, he says, legends of the former peoples. No. Rather, the stain has covered their hearts, of that which they were earning.
Meaning, their sins.
No. Indeed, from their Lord,
that day,
They will be partitioned.
Meaning, they will not be able to see him.
Then indeed they will enter and burn, in hellfire. Then it will be said to them, "This is what you used to deny." No. Indeed the record of the righteous is in Illiyun. And what can make you know it is Illiyun? It is their destination.
The highest elevations of paradise.
Recorded, in a register inscribed, which is witnessed by those brought near to God. Indeed the righteous will be in pleasure, on adorned couches, observing. You will recognize in their faces the radiance of pleasure. They will be given to drink pure wine,
Which is delicious, and does not intoxicate.
which was sealed. The last of it
Meaning, its lingering odor.
is musk. So for this, let the competitors compete. And its mixture is of tasneem,
The highest spring in paradise, and the most favored drink of its inhabitants.
a spring, from which those near to God drink. Indeed those who committed crimes used to laugh at those who believed. And when they passed by them, they would exchange derisive glances. And when they returned to their people, they would return jesting. And when they saw them, they would say, "Indeed those are truly lost." But they had not been sent as guardians over them. So today,
On the day of judgment,
those who believed are laughing at the disbelievers, on adorned couches, observing. Have the disbelievers not been rewarded this day, for what they used to do?
Thank you for listening. If you have enjoyed listening to this book, please give it a like, and consider subscribing to the channel, and click the notifications button, so you don't miss out on any other videos.